Hello, 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 and welcome to this Final Boss Fight live stream of D&D. My name is John, and I am joined by Shan.
It's me.
Making use of the hello, 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 hello emotes.
Yeah. I didn't make it for no reason.
No. Why would you do any of these things? I nearly said I was joined by Daryl, but I'm joined by Rogue, who plays Daryl.
Hello. I've lost track of how many times we said hello.
It's
Hi.
many.
Is it even a word at this point?
There are times it stops being a word in the intro. We are joined by Sean.
Olo?
Hello. And we are joined by Stanza.
Or herd of cats?
I feel like that's just how Stanza normally operates, as a small herd of cats, yes.
That's how they communicate. They're communicating that way from now on via cat.
I just thought I'd finally cracked.
That'd be a very weird. That'd be a very, very particular way of communication to just have just a bunch of cats,
A bunch of specially trained cats,
and just I don't know, pat them on the head and something to make them meow at certain times. You have to try to figure out what it is.
Would it be like Morse code with the cats, or like pitch?
I think it would just be dependent upon the pitch and everything. Almost more like a keyboard. Like each key means a different
keyboard
thing. So each cat is a different thing.
Okay.
Wait. Or it's Meow's code.
Get out.
We're here to play D&D, thankfully, and so we'll get on to that now.
We're here to discuss this cat-based communication system now.
Last time...
Just direct people to the Discord.
Yeah, we have a Discord where you can continue this line of conversation later. But for now, we're going to play some D&D. Last time, the Golden Tooth dealt with the aftermath of a cow's psionic clover consumption. They found...
That just sounds like a really specific band name.
Yeah, somebody get on that. They dealt with a group of missing miners who had struck out to find an alternative mining location to the Wave Echo Caves and found themselves dealing with a shrubbery. And they found their way to Talhundreth, a underground Dwarven temple. On finding their way inside, they very quickly found a armory, and upon entering the armory, a pair of large mechanical suits of dwarven armor, long dormant, awoke and said something in Dwarvish, which I don't think anybody here understands.
I don't believe so.
Which I think will definitely not be a problem in this dwarven encampment that you are currently in. The suits of armor engaged in combat, and well, we're still in the middle of the fight, so I guess let's switch over to the battle cam scene, unpause the game, and say, Daryl, it's up to you.
Oh Lord, really? Oh God. Okay, so Black Tentacles are still up.
Oh yeah, you should still be concentrating on those. Let me Hadoop that on.
Would you do me the favor whilst I'm thinking of describing the state these two are in?
I will certainly try. The smaller of the two has taken a lot of damage It is moving very clunkily at the moment. The larger of the two has taken some damage, but is, if I were to say, it's somewhat healthier than its the other one. The other one does seem to be more resplendently made.
Okie doke. This can't possibly end badly. Let's cast
Famous last words from a sorcerer.
let's upcast Dissonant Whispers at 3rd level on the big guy.
On the big guy.
The big bada boom.
So I need to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, please.
He will not do that thing.
Fantastic. So he's going to take...
He's not going to run away because he's currently caught up in the tentacles.
Don't worry.
But he will certainly take some amount of damage.
If I remember rightly, he's now definitely frightened of me or frightened of everyone?
I don't believe it gets frightened. Yeah, Dissonant
Yeah,
Whispers doesn't do
It's just
frightened.
moves.
Just move.
It would move away if it could.
Right.
Unfortunately, because it is grappled, its speed is 0, so it moves a grand total of 0.
Fair enough.
You also note that the damage you are anticipating is not quite as damaging as you were expecting.
In which case, I noticing that like the tent. You know what? Do you guys want to get closer, or do you want me to keep them tangled up?
If we can get this first one dealt with whilst you hold the second, and then we shunt it,
Roger, dodge.
that would be amazing.
Cool. Yeah, I'll keep up the concentration. And
Yeah,
that's the end of my turn.
until we get this one dealt with, yeah.
Don't really want to get sandwiched.
Muffin.
Okay, time to take advantage of that restrained business. But though... Oh, now I have to move this. Okay. Okay. Wow.
That just misses.
Okay. Better.
That one does hit.
Okay. Time for a clock. Ooh, a very good clock.
That is a very good clonk. He's still standing, but that is a very good clonk.
Okay, just gotta do it again to get the thing back up for a third attack.
That'll hit again.
Just scraping gashes across this thing with my giant ice cream scoop.
It's the sound of metal against metal as you just wail on it with the ice cream scoop, just leaving 2 large dents into the helmet of this mechanical thing. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm
Nothing.
good.
You're good. It is now this guy's turn. At the start of his turn, what does Black Tendrils do?
Oh, right, the spell. Sorry. I was like, Someone changed their character's name. They must make a dexterity saving throw, DC 17.
Okay. That is gonna be a 10.
Cool. They take 3d6 bludgeoning damage and are still. Wait. No, starts its turn there. Yeah, so that's 3d6 bludgeoning damage. That is 17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Off,
Maybe I should just stop casting spells. That was more damage than my 3rd level spell.
He can't move. So what are we gonna do?
Oh, wait, this is the one with rocket launchers, isn't it?
He's got a repeating crossbow in his arm.
It felt like a rocket.
It hits pretty hard. It's a big old crossbow, and he's gonna. We're gonna start off by aiming it at the person that's repeatedly hit him now. So Daryl does a.
Oh no!
15 hit your armor class.
It would if I didn't cast shield.
It raises its arm and a shield of magical energy just waves across you, and the bolt. It's going to spin its arm around, and Muffin. A 14.
Nope.
You just bring up the ice cream scoop, and in the backswing of the ice cream scoop, you just knock the bolt aside. And we're going to get the last shot against Hal, because I think that's funny. That's an 8, so Hal just nimbly dodges out of the way of it.
I'm imagining that Daryl kind of brought up his arms, crossed out in front of me, just like, ah! And like, that's how he cast a shield.
You're not far wrong.
It is now going to be Hal's turn. And Hal is going to charge back in to attack the creature. We're going to get 2 staff of striking attacks. That hits, and this one doesn't.
Well then.
But the first one deals this much damage. And we're going to attach that to the multivoc. Not to Hal himself.
Do not punch yourself, my child.
Hal is then going to lash out with an armed strike.
Ooh.
Which will hit. And deal that many damage. And does he have the thing that I think he does that means that that's a... Yes. Yes, he does. That is a thing. Is that also a thing? That is also a thing. So that is a thing that things.
Yee.
So I also need to work out why that doesn't mark it, but I guess it maybe doesn't. Sweet. It is now Calderax's turn.
How are people looking health-wise? I think we're all pretty okay at the moment, are we?
High's fine.
Nothing's getting by.
How's down a little?
I'm hearing not much damage. Like Muffin a little bit. Or the front line a little bit is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair
I'm not
to
going
say.
to I'm not going to do a heckin' spell on that then. Shibba, 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 shibba. Shibba, 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 shibba. I'm going to be fast friends with them. No, I'm not. Calm emotions will help in this. Why don't we all just calm down and sit in a healing circle and discuss our problem?
And drink some tea.
And drink some nice chamomile tea. I think I am going to attempt just a simple guiding bolt.
Okay.
I'm going to bump it to third, in the hopes that it will hit or do something.
Who are you guiding the bolt towards?
So the big fella's taken a fair amount of damage, hasn't he?
The little fella's taken a fair amount of damage. The big fellow hasn't yet.
Right. In that case, I'll aim for the big fella.
Okay.
So that hopefully he will. Well, let's see if it hits first of all.
Well, you know, that's
Roll advantage.
Normal.
See, does restrained give advantage on
20.
Oh, restraint does give advantage.
I meant on ranged attacks. Does it?
I think it does because it's just.
You just said all attacks against. Yeah, attack rolls against the creature of advantage.
Nice.
All right, roll it again, Sean. See if you get a natural 20.
Roll it again. So far, it's a dirty 20.
Nope.
It's not. It's not right.
But you do hit. So I mean, that's.
I do hit. Makes a fucking change from my guiding bolts.
Woo!
Oh, shiny dice.
18 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack on it has advantage.
Well, you'll be happy to hear, Sean, that
Even more.
it's still standing, so somebody does get to make advantage of that
Did
as
I
well.
hit? It's still standing.
Anything else on your turn? Would you like to move or?
I am going to just shifty over to this corner. Shifty over to this corner. I am.
Okay.
And just be peeping around the corner.
Pyrolus.
Hello.
Hello.
I am gonna do the usual and swing at that one.
Swing at this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna swing at it.
This is at normal, right? Or
No, it's your advantage because he is restrained.
Snazzy. I don't think it helped.
That did not help.
Well,
Again.
I've got a second attack, so let's try again, shall we?
That's better.
We do like the numbers on those ones. Cool.
Roll it.
So, critical.
You could do a little bit of the old rubbing of funk on it.
That's a point. That is a point. I should add potentially some divine smitage to it. Can I do that afterwards? Or is that a thing I have to do before I know how much I hit it for?
I believe it's you just declare it once you've hit.
You declare it once you've hit.
Okay, yeah, I will add that into it.
How many levels?
Whatever happens. Of divine smite.
Because I believe
how damaged is this thing looking?
Oh, he's very damaged.
Just the one.
So if you give it a first level spell slot, that is 2d8. So if you add that into the situational bonus.
Okay. That one. Let's do that one. So I click critical, and you said it was 2d8. In that. Yep. And I click critical hit.
Good Carly. Only 53 damage.
So
Just a couple.
if my maths is not incorrect, that number is slightly more than the 4 hit points he had left.
Beautiful.
So what I'm going to do, because we don't like seeing natural 20s go to waste. I'm going to roll that damage over to the other guy.
Can I smack that one into the other one?
Ooh.
Certainly
Is this
can.
how we're rolling it?
I mean, I'm more picturing you're just doing a massive, like, baseball bat swing, and you're carrying one into the other.
Okay, I'll take that.
Which deals enough damage to take both of them out, and they both clatter to the ground in a loud...
Oh, damn.
There's sort of a massive flare of fire and divine energy, and both of these suits of armor fall to the ground.
I get the image of, like, you know, when they get the small dominoes to tip onto the bigger ones until the biggest one goes? That they were having that sort of time.
I mean, technically, also, one of them should have rolled a saving throw to see if they got knocked prone, but they're both dead, so...
So they are knocked prone.
They are prone, regardless.
Oh, that's...
No, you should roll it to see if they just die standing up.
That's the end of those two.
A pair of boots is still stood up, but the rest of him...
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that is the end of combat, and...
Forever! That's it. We've won combat.
That is the end of this combat.
I will just, like, dust her hands together. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. End of those guys.
Dal just sort of like pulls the chest plate that he picked up at the start of all this, just lowers it from his face. Should I lower the tentacles now?
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
And he just sort of wriggles his hand, and the tentacles go.
Concentrating on.
John, can I have a rifle through the random pieces of these that are left and see if there's anything of use, anything of note?
There are basically now very damaged dwarven armor with a very intricate automaton frame inside. Very advanced for its time, but no sign of sentience such as you might find in a warforged. Very basic ability to fight back, possibly to defend or to train against.
Okay.
Is there anything that explains why it seemed to be resistant to psychic damage?
The only thing you can find is that it doesn't have a brain.
It's a
Suck out his brain.
machine.
You can't scream into its brain when it doesn't have a brain.
Not to be rude, Muffin, but where's your brain?
Hal's just gonna chime in a bit. Muffin, are you just one entire brain?
I'm not 100% sure how much Bygone has actually thought this through. So it looks at hand, wonders if hand would, so like how much hand would be able to just do things on its own.
Science for when we're out of here, I feel. Now might not be the time to have an errant
Experiment.
limb strolling around.
Just
You just
Sorry.
go through a door later on and just Muffin's hand goes, hello. Deep within some dungeon somewhere, the BBEG is revealed to be Muffin's toenail clippings.
Exactly. John, we hadn't looked at either of the doors in this room, have we?
You have
We
not
came down
yet.
the steps, right?
You came up the stairs. Down the stairs? You went in whichever
Wobbling
directions the stairs go.
There's a door here.
I mean, we made quite a clatter in here, so if anything was gonna join us, hopefully
Is that a hammer?
it already has.
This bedroom contains a stone desk, a stone bed, and a metal display holding a single battered great axe.
Oh.
Whilst the others are dashing into that room, was there anything worth taking from the corpses of these automatons? Or even just from the shelves in this room?
In this room, you can get old dwarven weaponry. It's not necessarily stood the test of time very well, but there are some amount of armor and pieces you could take if you wished to.
Maybe when we're not fighting things.
I mean, this room's empty. Why do their beds always look so uncomfortable?
I've met some folks who say it's good for your back. When you have a spine to worry about.
Yeah, that's fair. I wonder what they think about you sleeping in a bucket.
Gets on bed. It's very uncomfortable.
I'm glad you tested it. The sheets okay? You know, up to your non-scratchy standards.
They're very scratchy and horrible. No, I should like half of them.
Well, you're gonna have to question.
What would Dwarven make blankets out of? Because, like, obviously, if they like buy materials on the surface, it'd be something like linen. But like, is there some sort of like fibrous fungus that they weave things from?
I have heard of people using using mycelium to like make buildings in on Earth. So, could it be?
I was assuming root fibers.
Mm.
Root problem, technically, if you were to dry certain like mushrooms, and some of the mushrooms in the Underdark can grow pretty damn big.
The great axe you mentioned, is that in good condition?
Yeah, it seems to be.
Muffin, would you use that?
Just gonna.
Or
I
do you
suspect
prefer
it's not as good as the walk. I don't know how to check.
whilst Muffin makes up Muffin's mind, wherever Muffin's mind lives, he's just gonna check under and around the desk to see if there's any like papers or notes or anything, and if it's left on the table, he'll pick that great axe up as he leaves the room.
It is a Muffin. It is a standard great axe, so it's a D12 damage.
I mean, that sounds like what the walk does.
The walk does.
I've forgotten how to check the settings on these things. But yeah, if it's a standard great axe, then I'm probably good.
Yeah, the walk is a D12 as well.
Yay.
I will just add a great axe to my inventory then.
Daryl.
Yay!
You pick up the great axe, and as you're walking along with it, roll me a perception or investigation.
You just told me it somehow
Right.
grabs him.
It turns out the great axe is a perception check, you said, or a...
Or investigation.
Let's go with investigation. That's a better number for me. That's a 13.
You're just sort of fiddling with the handle, and you notice there's a button built into the handle just above where your hand would be when you're swinging the great axe.
Pie!
Yeah.
Do great axes normally have buttons?
No.
Huh?
It just sort of shows the party the button.
Huh.
Built into the handle of the great axe is a button that would be within reach of a thumb press when you are wielding the great axe.
Hmm.
Can't decide whether that would be a good thing or a bad thing.
Depends what the button does.
Yeah, and there's only really one way to find out. So me and Mouse are just gonna walk over here. Yeah, go ahead. Just...
Pi will put her hand out and go, I mean, I'll give it a go.
I'm sorry. Who moved Hal out of the way? Who moved Hal? Hal wouldn't move. Hal would be the one pushing the damn button.
Yeah, Daryl just hands the great axe over, and following Miles, like everyone else's suggestions, just
Well, it's rather dark out here now.
he's just peeking. Sorry, he's not completely closed it, but he's closed it so you just have like an eye poking through a slit in the door.
Yeah.
How
We got Mal and Cal in his corner peeking out like a fucking Scooby-Doo scene.
I'm gonna shuffle this way. I am gonna hold it in one arm so it's at as much length from me as it can be. And I'm gonna press the button and see what happens.
You hold the great
Roll a
axe.
dex save to see if your arms get blown off.
You hold the great axe out at arm's length and you click the button. It doesn't seem like it does anything. And then you try to move the great axe, and it stays locked in the air.
Oh.
Well then. In which case, Pi will continue holding the button and she's just gonna like hoist herself up to sitting on it.
So you click the button in and it locks in the air. You click the button again, it unlocks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in which case she will just sit on it.
You sit
From around
on
the
great
corner.
axe.
Are you dead?
No, I'm good.
Oh, good.
So we have a great axe of a movable rod.
For the sake of the for the party and for everybody to understand fully what this is, somebody has taken a great axe and built an immovable rod into the handle.
Oh.
Or have they taken an immovable rod and built an axe around it?
Hard to know.
Well, it's really.
I mean, that sounds easier. Like, you get the rod, and then you just forge an axe head and add that to it.
We'll never know. Unless I can find some, like, dead guy around here, I might better ask them.
Who specifically is familiar with the forging of this axe.
Just recreate the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Just like, did you make this axe? No. You got 4 more questions. Can you ask me stuff?
Alright.
I wish I had like mage hand, because it'd be amazing just to be like, someone throws an axe, and then just mage hand.
Generally, one does not throw a great axe.
I mean,
Generally.
if no one else wants it necessarily, I can make use of it.
I mean, even if the immovable rod bit could be useful, so...
Yeah. Maybe we can get someone to take the heavy weight off the end of it. Again. Pie's gonna hop back off it and press the button and catch it. She's gonna be slightly like, she wasn't quite sure whether it was gonna drop it or not, but does catch it.
The second you click the button, it starts moving again.
Yeah. If I was to like hit something, like, you know, a really, really big like downward swing, and click the button when it gets as far into crushing the person as possible, it would just stay there, right?
I suppose so. You could
Yeah.
pin something in place.
You don't even necessarily need to swing it. If you could just get someone like on the floor and then just hold the axe, like, I don't know, above their neck, and then click, and then
What if they rolled?
if you get it close enough, it wouldn't matter if they rolled or not, because then they'd still cut themselves.
Well, that settles it. That's gonna have to be attached to my person. How we're going to attach it to the rucksacks I've got currently, not sure. It's coming with me.
There's always straps and stuff to tie these things on, right?
It's not like she carries any other weapons. The Pyamol comes and goes at will.
Let me know if you've added that properly to inventory, because I've got it just noted down in the group thing for now.
Cool. I will get John to do that later.
Will do.
Because I'm probably not going to be attacking with it other than to pin stuff.
Hey, Law.
Or if you need to make war against a battleship.
Yeah. Do a really quick emergency break, like, turn. Slam it in the ground.
Or if you're like right about to fall down a crevasse, just click.
Yeah.
I mean, if we could figure out how to make some of those, that in a spear would be mighty scary. For those against charging horses. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Unless anyone objects, Muffin's going to open another door.
Let us open the next door.
Other than a few broken shields and warped crossbow bolts on battered shelves and hooks, nothing appears to remain in this room. If I could just get Muffin to stay over here for a second. Could anyone who enters the room make me perception checks?
Perception checks.
You were going to request...
Oh, I could have actually do the request a button check, couldn't I?
Too late, John!
Perception.
And
now I've got to read. There we go. Perception.
And the mouse array?
Where is mouse array?
Well, you get +6 perception, right?
I took off his token just so I don't have two people in a line to move around.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Perception is one of my skills, as you can probably guess.
Oh, mouse array. I need to do a pow how.
A pow wow.
How.
Everybody but Malzaray spots a large number of moving dust creatures.
Oh.
Back off, you spooky bitch!
We're gonna.
Be self-ghosted.
We're just gonna grab everybody, and I'm gonna get you all to roll initiatives.
Hold on, before we do any of that, I need to separate myself from
While
I've
you're
got
rolling
Hal's done.
initiative, I'm gonna.
Ooh,
That's a lot of dusty bastards.
I got a 20. I'm happy.
Hey.
Nah. I'm slow.
That was a roller coaster. Mal's array.
And here goes everybody else.
So many dice.
Yeah, there appear to be a lot of dusty bastards in here.
At the top of the combat, Malzere is surprised by the sudden appearance of these dust whirlwind creatures. Daryl.
Gasp,
Um,
says Mal's array.
would it cost an action or anything to go, what the fuck are these? With my brain?
No, that's called thinking.
Cool. Well, do I have to spend an action to get an answer to what the fuck are these?
No. Roll an Arcana check.
Boom. Oh my god.
Rip.
It's a good roll, but you're not
Oh, no.
sure. They're
Definitely something.
they're
Most
definitely
certainly dusty
something.
bastards.
Cool. In which case, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna cast vitriolic sphere.
Oh dear.
We're going to transmute the damage type
Oh dear.
from acid to what are the limitations of transmutation? Let me just double check.
I'll turn the combat music off.
Ooh, let's go with lightning. So that I need to spend 1 sorcery point for the transmutation. And then that's going to be a 4th spell slot for vitriolic sphere, which we are going to cast.
Lightning sphere.
There, because that seems to be the center of them all.
That does indeed appear to be the center of them all, and they are all being hit by this, so let me roll a lot of dice now.
Well, they need to make DC 17 dexterity saving throws first.
No. No. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to roll 6 d20s, and we'll add 2 to each of these. This will be quicker.
What? At least 3 of them.
One of them absolutely
3 of them
nailed it.
succeeded. And then
Cool.
we've also got these guys who have
So
no, they don't make it.
cool. The 3 that succeeded take half of the initial damage and then no following damage. So it's gonna be for all the damage.
10d4.
42 lightning damage to all the way to half to 21 for the 3 that saved. And then should I be worried that they're only losing 17?
That's because that's how much they had.
Yeah, I noticed they'll begin to go grey out in the turn order above. Just like, yeah, they're dying.
I mean, I'm not even halving it for the ones that halved it. They only have 17 hit points.
Just Pi from behind you, just hear, "Geez, remind me not to piss you off."
So it was only the other day you saw me disintegrate slime with a dirty look.
Just gonna slide,
Yeah, but you just keep finding new ways.
slide these guys out of the room because they're not a concern anymore.
They're
now
not a
just
worry to anyone anymore.
Just bunnies.
Oh, I love vitriolic sphere.
So the heck were they, and the heck was that?
So
Are there any
still
left?
there are still some threats in the room. They're just around this corner, but you can hear them still.
Just to make sure. So, just to make sure, they will take another 5d4 damage at the end of their next turn. In which case,
wait, that just rolled 15d4.
oh, it did do that. Well, what was the first 10? 2, 4, 5.
We'll just they just won't take any more damage. They've just taken it all in one go for reasons of
4, 8.
Foundry did a thing, and it's easier than bringing.
Well, it'd be
everything
16
back.
less, so that would be 26. So 26 is still more than 17.
Yeah. Technically, 3 of them would still be alive, but they'd die next turn anyway. They'd probably have died by then, but yeah.
Well, no, the ones that saved wouldn't take the after effect damage, but we will roll that separately next time.
It's now this thing's turn, and I need to work out what this thing can do.
I'll say I still have a move and a bonus action.
This is
if I can control my character.
You can't. Can now.
5, 10, 15, 20. Just avoiding my giant quantity of lightning.
I mean, technically that goes away now, doesn't it? Like, it's just a and gone.
Yeah, it's metaphorically sort of a crackle in the air. Because those two, did those two save? No, never mind. We've resolved that.
We've taken the whole damage. They did not save.
Yeah.
They rolled a collective 8 on their 2d20.
There's still 2 left, and they don't look too happy.
Well, you take care of them. Just do the thing.
If I figure out how, sure. And he ends his turn sort of just like throwing his hands forward as if that's how it works.
These two look larger, more. Whereas the other creatures that instantly got roasted by your lightning sphere were smaller winged creatures that were like little humanoids. These are full-sized humans made of dust with just a trail of dust behind them. And it's now one of their turn, and it's going to turn its attention away from the door it is attacking towards you.
Wait, the door is attacking? Interesting.
Offended by the woodwork.
Just so you know, they're now looking at me, and they don't look all too pleased.
I mean, you did make dust balls out of your friends, so
That is gonna be a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
And its second attack is gonna be a 23 to hit.
That will also hit.
That is gonna be 32 necrotic damage on the first hit.
Ouch.
On the first hit?
And that is gonna be another of those. That is going to be 24 necrotic damage on the second hit. And could you make...
I don't like that!
Could you make me a Constitution saving throw twice?
This is what I get for not using shield once. So that's 1 con save. I was so close to a nat 20. And the second con save. Oh dear.
So the first one, you're fine, and you resist, and you can feel like your skin starts to flake away and instantly dry out. The second one, ow, you hit the mic stand. On the second hit, you feel your maximum hit points are decreased by 24.
That just my maximum hit points. It's not like reducing my health any further. My health further on top of that.
No, it's not taking anything further off of your health. Your maximum health currently is 24 less.
When I figure out how to make that apply on the character sheet, I will make that change.
There is a way to do it.
I swear.
There is a temp max HP option.
Oh, and I can put minus 24 in there.
I don't. We'll find out.
Oh wait, no, that's just temp HP. I will find it.
Work it out. We'll work it out. It is now Calderax's turn.
It is my turn.
Ow!
I'm just gonna lean back and be like, "You got this right."
Just Dowell just turns and looks at you, pathetic, dusty, and just, ow.
He's got this. I am going to. Hold up, please hold.
I was half expecting you to say, I'm going to hold an action until Daryl begs.
Until Daryl uses his full action to beg me. 1 second, I need to quickly. It can't attack, but it can't get time to take actions as normal. So I'm quickly reading the thing for. I'm trying to read the thing for Find Familiar because I can't remember if I have to use a boat. I don't think I have to do anything to get it to do stuff. I technically give it commands, but there's no actions to do that. I don't believe.
I don't believe it is.
Your familiar acts independently of you, but always obeys your commands. In combat, it rolls. Oh shit! I should have gotten it to roll. I should really get her onto the board more often to roll initiative for her. Familiar can't attack, but can take other actions as normal. Because really, I would like to do things. I have to leave it this time because I can't figure out. It would take time and shit to do this.
It also can't attack, but what?
I don't want it to attack.
Lucas, what
I never wanted to.
The thing? What's it called? It's a Tressem.
Yes.
Oh, the cat.
Yes, Crystal. I don't want her to attack. This may hurt her, but I would like. So, do I have to roll her initiative now? Because or do I just take it as she's after me? I don't know what you want to do. Technically, she should roll her own initiative.
Technically, she should roll her own initiative, so I will get her into the turn tracker, and then you can roll it as soon as I tell this that you own this token. Cameraman, you can observe it, and Sean, you are the owner.
I own everything.
And then you should be able to roll that initiative.
I should be able to roll that name. Where is she? Where is she? Where's the town thingy? There it is. Roll. I take it she doesn't have advantage on the thingy. I take it it's just normal. 12! She's further down the tracker, but so with that in mind, I would like to hold my action
Okay.
until he begs. I want to hold my action until Crystal is touching Daryl.
Okay. And you're going to command Crystal to go and touch Daryl.
Yeah. Crystal, go. I don't know, cling onto his back or something. Preferably cling onto his back, because then you'll be probably safe.
I mean, I can speak, but meow. Okay, is that everything on your turn, Calderax?
Yes.
How? Cannot see at the moment.
I'm blind!
How he's going to come around the corner, and I'm not caring about how far he moves because he's got all of the movement.
He does. He has all the movement.
What is his speed at the moment? 60 feet. Yeah. He can easily get to here.
He does a couple of loops around the horrible white thing.
We're going to get 2 attacks with the Staff of Striking at advantage.
Oh, I wonder what Howl's Religion says about dust monsters. Because, like, surely they're technically a sort of air elemental.
You'd think.
Just a dirty one.
A dirty area. A dirty elemental.
We'll fight for now and ponder it later. Have a bit of a crisis, maybe.
Such a dirty elemental.
And then we're going to get a little punch-a-rooney at the end there.
Little punch-a-rooney? Oh no!
Give it a little punch.
There's 11 damage to him.
Okay, it's now a lot of Dust Mephit's turn. Oh no, wait, it's Crystal's go.
Crystal! Crystal bravely runs towards Daryl and just like jumps on his back or something. I don't know. Just leaps on his back, just digs claws in.
Ow!
Goes to backpack mode.
And
Daryl takes D4 damage.
yeah, takes 4d12 damage.
You don't underestimate the knife fingers of a Tressum.
Yeah, never underestimate the knife fingers of a Tressum. Which, with that, I will proceed to say that one of the things of familiars is finally when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if it was cast by you.
Indeed.
So I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on the badly, horrifically mauled Daryl.
Well, he's got
So
18 hit points left.
He's got how many left? Sorry,
18.
Oh, so he's only got. Yeah, I'll leave it then.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna do inflict wounds instead.
Okay.
I'm going to do it at 4th level.
Okay.
To just get as many in there as possible.
I was gonna say, because my temp HP's been dropped, I can only get 32 points of healing.
Yeah, but I want to try and get you maxed if at all possible.
Okay.
And nearly did.
I'll quite happily take that healing. Thank you very much. And I crashed Foundry. There we go.
Yeah.
But I got my healing.
And then after she's ran up and done that, she's not dumb, kitty. She will attempt to run away.
Okay.
Hang on, let's quickly. I can't remember what. I don't believe they have anything like particularly special or anything to be able to get away or anything like that. So it's just a case of running and hoping for the best. Hang on, how many? So it was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I just seen a thing that means that you also get that with the Tressum. So that's fun times.
I also get what with the dress?
Tressums can see invisibility.
They can,
Oh boy.
Nice.
and they got a good snuff. They got good snuff sense.
It is now the other Dust Wight's turn. And he is
This one's called Walter.
He is going to spend a turn hitting the door.
Not the door. We love that door.
It can see into your mind. It can
That's our
see
favourite
into your
door.
soul.
That's a lot of damage to a door.
It's a
Tough
tough
door.
door.
That's
I'm not
so
sure how effective necrotic damage is on a door anyway.
it hits the door, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. Pyrolus.
Yeah.
Can you go and delete this thing for me?
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I can get up to it. No, I'm going to stay here. I was interested to see.
Could you get to the other
How do I deselect how?
one? Shift
Move
key.
it back to you.
You can't. You can never deselect how now. Trapped.
Oh, no, didn't want to press that.
Too late. Now.
I can't grab Pyrolus to shift her back. Thank you.
Oh God.
We'll
I will
work this
go
out
here.
eventually.
I will go here. We'll attempt to thwack this thing.
Okay.
Whack it.
Attempt being the key.
Whack.
That one. One of those.
Several of them.
That'll hit.
Handful of these.
Damage.
You swing the mighty pyre maul and it slams into the creature. He's looking quite wounded.
I was
If a
half
creature-
expecting you to say you swing it at it and it just goes straight through it. So I'm glad you didn't say that.
If a creature made of dust could look hurt, it is.
Emotionally or
Both.
Yes.
Well, let's do the same again.
Second
How
verse,
can you
same
get
as
your
the
character
first.
sheet off of Pyrolus's character sheet? Jeez.
oh jeez, Rick.
That just misses.
No!
Oh, no, fuck.
Well, that's the end of her turn.
Sean, you failed us for the last time.
I
It is.
know.
It is now
I'll
Muffin's
see
turn.
myself out.
Okay, I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna swing.
Muffin, you're our only hope.
If you go to here,
If
you'll
you
have
move there, you get
advantage.
advantage.
Okay. Okay.
I just have this
Can
beautiful...
I? Cause like, can I switch to the walk?
Yeah.
It says I can switch at the start of a combat round, but
Yeah.
I'll just
This
make sure I de-equip the shield because this thing is two-handed.
you pull out the wok.
It is walking time.
I just
Oh,
just
dear.
love the image in my head of like to get around how like Muffin just stretches and gets really tall with like a skinny bit of their body where How is as they slip around.
I was
Just
like,
like,
kind of
bulbous
picturing
top,
going like
skinny.
through the legs. It's like step. That'll hit.
Yay!
John, that's not practical. There's a walk in the way.
That's true.
Bless you.
They're walking there.
I'm walking here. Is it still alive?
It is still going.
Okay, again then.
Do it again.
That'll also hit.
Oof. Okay. Huh? It's like, where did that second D12 come from?
That's because you have Great Weapon Master, which means any attacks that you make with two-handed
Yay!
weapons
And automatically does it. Thank you.
automatically roll a dice to replace anything that you roll that's 2 or less.
And that's a tasty roll now.
And you smack it again, and it's still reforming. It's still here.
Okay, last one.
Why won't you die?
Like, I heard you were injured, so that's why I was like, okay, I won't freeze you. I'll save the freezing for your friend.
That'll hit.
Okay.
It's still going.
For God's sake!
I just now have a very dusty walk.
It just dong dong dong.
Didn't think you
And-
could burn dust.
Each time you swing the wok through it, it's just like there's a trail of dust, and it reforms into the creature. But it is becoming slower at doing it. Malzaray.
Malzaray, 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 Malzaray,
Is it
Mouse.
the 118 song, or is the 118 something else?
118 song, 18. One of the two.
Oh, right, it must have been the A team that started it then. Okay.
What can Malzaray heckin' do here?
Well, you can remember that Daryl has psionic sorcery is apparently one thing he can do.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I attempt as a fish? I don't want to blow a spell on something that's possibly going to I don't want to blow a slot on something that's possibly going to die soon.
We're all going to die.
I think I'm going to attempt mocking it viciously.
Okay.
For its lack of sand now? Or like
Yeah.
dust?
Look at you, you dusty bitch!
Oh.
To do a normal amount of damage, which is towards 10.
It's not happy.
For God's sake, just die!
Daryl.
I don't know what to do now. I thought it'd be dead by now. Okay, that'll be 3d8.
Curl up into the fetal position and cry.
Go for the element of surprise and give it a smooch.
Yeah. just hold it lovingly.
One would assume that a spell like Gust would cause a lot of problem to something made of dust.
You can assume these things.
There's only one way to find out, though.
Fight?
Well, you're right.
Sorry. Cool. Yeah. So I'm gonna use my action to cast Shocking Grasp to attack the thing. So that will be an advantage. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button.
I mean, that'll
Well, we'll
hit.
We'll see if the next one's nat 20.
That's a 2.
Nope.
No. By the way.
Cool. So that'll be
This many.
10 lightning damage.
It's
For
still
God's
going.
sake.
It's just hanging in there.
Cool. In which case,
I
I'm
said that like 4 lots of damage ago.
And now it's really just hanging in there.
going to spend 2 sorcery points to cast Thunderstep to
Okay.
get away from this thing. It needs to make a DC 17 Constitution saving. Wait.
and each
I
creature
can't
within
do-
10 feet of you.
No, we're not going to do that. Because I don't want to hurt people. Never mind. That didn't happen.
Oh, look, that spell
Oh,
went
God.
away.
I know. Let's do.
Give it a wedgie.
What's the cost of a cantrip with quicken spell?
I think it's
Oh,
just,
it's just the
one
same.
sorcery point.
No, because I think it's just 2 regardless. So just do that. So 2 sorcery points to. Well, I've already done the cantrip. Let's do. Let's do magic missile. Let's boop it up at 2nd level.
Okay.
Using quicken spell to do that with my bonus action. That was at 2nd level. That-
Yeah, it always rolls
Yeah.
1 missile. So if
Yeah,
you just
do the rest
roll
of them.
3d4 plus 3.
Damn thing never bloody works.
14.
It dissipates.
Hey! Say it's still standing.
Dal just collapses against this table. Someone deal with the other one.
Caldrax.
Mhm.
I am going to. Hang on, I've got to get the ruler out because I hate not having the distance I'm traveling.
Yeah, I really hope that mod updates soon.
Everything okay?
What was that sound?
It sounded like someone blowing their nose on a microphone.
That's possibly what it was.
So,
I hope not.
Yeah,
sorry, that might have been me rubbing my eye and catching the microphone with my wrist. I
No.
don't hear a sound, so
No. Blowing nose on the microphone. I am. I am. That's it. Just I am.
You are.
therefore you think. I think I am going to do a heckin' attempt at my favorite spell,
Okay.
namely, I'm going to attempt to blight the son of a bitch
Okay.
in the hopes that that will work. So it must make me a con save. Plus, that's not enough.
It did not.
What would you
I'm
have done
going
if I
to
had plus
do
11 to con save?
I am afraid to say that it takes no damage.
Damn it! I had a feeling it would be okay against necrotic.
It's worth a shot though.
It was worth finding out.
I am going.
Learn something new.
I am going to give the order to Crystal to say "fuck you" to it from around the corner.
Okay.
But obviously he won't understand. It'll just be meows. But I'll know.
You'll know. It is now How's turn. Would How charge it?
Yes, it's How.
Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't unless he's busy having some sort of conflicting.
Like unless Pi was in danger with something else,
Yeah.
he would charge the thing.
Oh boy.
And we're so happy that he did.
Well, let's spend a.
Actually, I'm going to use Sentinel. No, I'm not. That I would be so tempted to do that just to shock the ever-loving shit out of John. You're what?
We're gonna add in another use of the staff of striking here
El staff, El striking o.
to deal 39 points of damage.
Beautiful.
We're then gonna try that another time. Can we do that again? So close. And then we're going to round out this with just a regular unarmed strike that does not hit. Oh dear. It's Crystal's turn, so Crystal is going to swear at it from around the corner in a series of cat-like meows.
To Calderax, he's shocked by the level of profanity he's hearing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Because I just said to say thank you, but Crystal is like swearing like a navvy.
I was just like thingamajig during the Puss in Boots movie.
Yeah, and it's just a torrent of abuse and speculations about its parentage, and just awful.
It's
awful stuff.
It's nasty stuff. This,
but neither it or anyone else other than Calderax understands this.
This is only gonna hit How.
It is. Not if you aimed it that way.
I mean, if it would allow me to aim it at all, that would be great. We're going to aim it this way in a... No, you go away 15 foot.
Nope, you're going to move it over there, okay?
So yeah, 15-foot cone aimed entirely at How. How is going to make me a con save. How is going to make me a con save.
Yes!
So it sort of, the dust surrounding it launches out of the creature and starts piling up around How. And nothing happens. How shrugs it off.
just sand on his shoulders.
Pyrolus.
Hello.
Hello.
Has the dust and stuff settled?
Yes.
Okay, so I haven't got to worry about like moving through it.
No, there was no remaining effect. It might get that effect back if it gets another turn. We shall see.
Hey, I can get sitting behind it. Do one of those at advantage.
Oh,
Well, it might get it back if it gets another turn.
Do I add a smite?
I mean, considering how long the other one took to die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to add a divine smite as well.
Why, it's nearly
it only
dead.
took one round. That wasn't that long, though. We're doing great.
That one. So I was adding...
If you're doing a first level spell slot, it's 2d8.
Yeah.
I'm honestly quite glad that we don't have all the little guys to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes!
It's still up.
Funk.
That's one attack.
Yeah. time for the second.
Oh, hang on a second. Before you roll the second attack, with the force of your first strike, you knock it prone, and so you have advantage at this attack because it is on the ground. You already had advantage because How and you were flanking it, but it's now you've swept the. Oh no, it's immune to prone. Never mind. Carry on.
Never mind. Oh.
I still have
You
advantage anyway.
still have advantage anyway for other reasons. Still, that hits.
Damage. Do I want to add anything? Nah.
It had 4 hit points left.
God, die, you son of a bitch.
You good, How? Just brush the sand off him.
He looks and
Pile up my character.
I'm fine.
A cat.
Good. I'm glad. Now,
For a moment, my brain thought that was a strange cracked mask.
that would be quite something. John, can we hear anything at this door? Can I perception?
No, you can't hear anything through the door. You see an ancient vault door that has 3 locks in it, each housed within a carving of a mountain.
Oh.
Are they like keyholes or?
Yes.
Oh. So we have to find 3 mountain keys. Are there 3 mountains around here?
I mean, when there 3 well, if we count where Ralsted was, I think there's another 2 locations supplied this one. That would make 3. Sort of rummages around in his pockets and he gets out Ruxathid's key and tosses it to Pi.
Ruxathid didn't have a key.
He did.
He had a crystal.
It might have been for.
He had a crystal key.
Oh, he had a key, yes.
What did he do? Okay.
He did have a
He
key.
did have a key.
We couldn't find what it was for, unless it was a box, and I've forgotten about that.
Can I try it in one of the... Does it look like it matches the lock?
It look... it does not.
We'll very, very gently just try it to be sure. Just if the key will even go into the hole.
All of the keyholes are currently packed with dust.
Damn it.
Oh.
I guess we'll have to clean it then.
Oh, wait. Just give me. Let me just stand aside for a second, will you, Muffin?
I will chuck it out of the way.
That was not a pet name for you.
It is now.
And I just cast Gust into the keyholes.
Like
Yay.
a psionically powered compressed air canister. The keyholes are blasted clear of the dust that just sort of flies back into the room.
And then cast Gust on myself to dust myself off.
I hope no one had hay fever.
There's just
I have a dust allergy.
dust floating in
no.
the air.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
Did you just enter the pile of Caldorax miles
Yes.
array?
It's too late. You're part of the pile now. Back in it.
Ah!
I'm gonna move to one side.
Yeah.
Pyrolis, you take the key that you have, and you
Yes.
gingerly try to enter it into the locks and turn it, and it does nothing.
Oh. Nope, not this game.
Oh,
Can I see anything? Given that the dust got pushed through, can I see through the keyhole at all?
Roll me a perception check.
Like, I'm kind of looking to see if it's like lit in there, whether there's any sign of movement, you know, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
No.
Never mind.
I got sand in my eyes.
You look through, and yeah, there's just you've now got something in your eye, and you need to deal with that.
I'm just gonna shuffle back out of the way. No. No. Dust. I could only see dust, and now it's in my eye.
Very quickly, John, can I just reach out and see if there are any mines nearby that aren't the ones I expect?
Okay. What is the range on detect thoughts? Which I assume is what you're using.
That is probably what I should be using. Yes, so that's 2 sorcery points to do that. No, that's 2, not 7. The range of detect thoughts is 30 feet. Oh, but it's what that I can see. Never mind. I forgot those. It has to be within sight. Ignore that. Never mind. We don't bother. Because I can't see anyone besides the people I know.
I've just gone blind.
Muffin, remind me. You can't fit through gaps that small, can you?
I'll check the thingamabob with. How do I make it show the okay, more details. Okay, puddle form. In puddle form, Muffin can travel through spaces as small as an inch wide, without squeezing.
The keyhole's smaller than that, right, John?
Squeeze through.
Ah.
I mean, if you
You'd
can
have to leave all your stuff behind.
Yeah.
if you can squeeze enough just to see through, and then come back.
Take a look. Clatter as everything topples to the floor. Enters puddle form.
Just like that, the scene where the person's taking out all of their weapons at the guard's table, just everything clatters to the floor, and there is now a puddle of muffin.
So I just slip between Daryl's legs to the lock.
Yeah, okay, I know that there's a wall there. I'm the GM. Let me move it.
Ah. Slithery slither.
You enter the vault.
Ooh.
From your vantage point in the vault, you can see glittering piles of coins, statuettes, and weapons, all of which are covered in a thin layer of dust that you are sort of, as you move past them, you are cleaning the dust up and leaving behind a thin layer of muffin goop. The corner of the vault seems to have at some point in the past collapsed in, and there is now an impassable stone pile cave in one corner.
I'm guessing smaller than even I can squeeze through.
Smaller than even you could squeeze past.
Wow.
But there is a lot of money and statues. Do you, Muffin, spend the time to count what is here?
I doubt it. So, like, okay, I know I now have an idea what's in here.
There is a lot of glittering treasure, and you do see a potion and some statues of dwarves and other things, and then you ooze back to everybody else. A sort of reform in the armor.
So putting my arcane utensils back in position. So like I'm saying like there are lots of shiny things in there. So like some statues and a potion and so like lots of valuable things. Also some dust. I don't know if it's the same dust as what was making these things.
Why would dust creatures, gestures vaguely around the room, want to go through that door?
Maybe someone summoned them in order to get them to help them get the Lord.
Hmm.
Or maybe there's
Yeah,
something else
maybe.
in there that they want.
I'm just glad it's not a person in there. That was my worry.
Whilst this conversation's going on, hopefully this works mechanically, because this is narratively what happens. Daryl's just sort of like leaning against the door, and he just idly knocks on it, and that happens.
There is a loud chunk.
And Daryl falls flat on his back. Ow!
I feel like Hal's going to have some witty remark there, but I can't think of it.
Neither can
I feel like
you
Hal might
two
have
are
been-
in the but no, the lock picking no jutsu.
I feel like Hal was possibly fiddling with one of the locks with a stick and is now more convinced he can unlock doors.
Yes.
No, Daryl was literally just going like dun 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 dun, dun dang, and the door opens. He falls out of his ass. I think I can do that now. Ow, my head.
And Hal's response will be, I did that. I don't know what you're talking about. I did that.
We'll try on the next one, buddy. And he sort of gestures for a hand up. Gets up.
And I say, yeah, Hal would have given you a hand.
Aldrak steps over you.
With the ability to now more easily access the room, not just in puddle form, you can spend some time gathering up the items that are within this room.
Ooh.
Within this room,
All right, typing fingers.
1 second, 1 second.
Is there any magics or curses or anything? Can anyone check? I can't remember what I can do, whether I can do any.
I can do. I think I detect magic.
I can detect magic. I don't know about curses. I mean, technically, I don't think they appear on detect magic. I don't know if there's a detect curses.
Curses come under magic.
Yeah, curses come as like a identifying the thing.
What's
I think
the
you have
math?
to identify to get the, because otherwise it's like everyone will just know everything's cursed. If you just detect
And
magic.
nobody touches the cursed things. And then I don't have any fun. I mean, what?
You can potentially tell that it's magical, but not how.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd know it's got magic on it, but until you identify it or tune to it, you don't know what it does.
Yeah, Pyre's just reluctant to touch anything and is concerned as to whether anything is magical or not, and is asked.
Muffin is happy
Alright.
with those things.
Yeah, I'll spend the 2 sorcery points to get this first spell slot to cast detect magic. So buff. Detect magic is up.
As well as the items that your friends are carrying, which you expect to ping as magical, including, of course, the great axe that Pyrolis now has strapped somewhere about their person. The potion detects as magical, as you would expect. And there is also... What does this thing look like?
We don't know, John. You need to tell.
I need to find out for myself first.
Were you not expecting us to get into this room, John?
No, I was expecting you to get into this room at some point.
I mean, this session.
There is a pair of crystal lenses that detects as magic.
Ooh.
Ooh. How big are these lenses?
They look like a pair of glasses, some might say.
Ooh. I'm going to just assume they're over here, and so I'll just sort of like stare through them.
You're blind forever. That's it. You're blind.
God, don't tempt John.
Your
As you put
eyes
the
just-
lenses to your eyes, 2 shards of glass shoot into your eyes.
Your eyes just melt out of their sockets. You
Now
put
I
them...
think that
And now there are 2 tiny Daryl-coloured muffins on the floor. They are lenses have become goop.
You put the glasses on, and they magnify your sight.
Please tell me he's looking at something really, really horrible as he puts them on.
Anything to about a range of 1 foot looks greatly magnified.
Your nose.
You can see your nose now. You've just noticed it out of the corner of your eye, and now you can't stop looking.
You
at it.
notice every molecule of dirt and
Oh, that's that. Yeah, Daryl just pulls the worry from his face, like, nope, too much detail.
So here is the rundown of the treasures in this room. Sean, are you ready with the party split?
for cash, yes.
510 platinum,
510 platinum,
1,250 gold.
1,250 gold.
That's the money.
Okay.
All
Did
right,
the castle need renovating?
now to get typing on the new items. Jesus, right?
There are 12 small gems of various kinds.
I don't have the thing up.
I'm tracking them in the party inventory.
Just chuck them all
I'm
at
just
that.
adding them in my notes.
A platinum holy symbol of Dumathoin.
Ooh, that should be helpful.
How do you spell Dumathoin?
Dumathoin.
Yeah, I got it right.
3 golden statuettes of dwarven warriors.
Okie doke.
The aforementioned, what you now understand to be eyes of minute seeing.
Cool.
And a syrupy, silvery potion.
One that might make your tongue silver.
It almost like it's a deep silvery color, almost like iron.
Ooh.
Crystal says this.
Meow.
Thanks, Crystal. I'm going to put that bit in the golden tooth trap.
Cool.
Whilst we're sort of like looking at the statuettes and stuff, I think Daryl is going to look at them with glasses on, see if there's any inscriptions or anything.
Oh, that's a good shout.
You don't see anything.
On the bottom of one of the statuettes, you just see nosy little fucker, aren't you?
One of them just has a small insignia on the bottom that just says, a small inscription on the bottom that just says, "You will have many happy days soon."
Lies! Lies! I don't have happy days. So, I mean,
I'm guessing the
we're in
platinum
here, I guess.
is the platinum. No, wait, no, never mind. Just trying to figure out which was the platinum, but I think I know.
The PP.
Oh, we have like 350 gold sitting in the group inventory that I don't think I've got split up. If people are at all interested in that. Ooh, okay.
We might as well split it.
350 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, just
Gold.
the whole thing trying to transfer money.
Oh no.
Gold. That makes it 58 gold each with 2 left over.
Okay, I'll leave 2 in the box. 2, 28, 258, 266.
There you go. Add.
Okay. Do I need to get out a calculator?
I did my maths.
Well, I
Got my bag.
didn't.
Oh.
I was just futzing
top
around
of
with the UI and making mistakes and actually
on
putting all
top,
my
on top of what you already had, you should have 266 gold and 85 platinum.
265 gold. Thank you.
266.
266.
Is there anything in this area back here? Have we
You
looked
can-
in here as a result of looting it, or has it just
You
been
can
this
sort
first
of
space?
make out through the landslide what appears to be a bedroom, but you can't make your way through there.
Yeah, I tried.
I mean, one of the other corridors has to make its way to that bedroom soon enough.
That would be sensible.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for it.
Have to keep an eye out who might have been summoning dust.
Oh, yeah, I still have to take magic up for like the next how long does that spell normally last?
Like 10
Uh,
minutes, an hour,
minutes, I think.
something like that.
Yeah, 10 minutes. So however long we have left of the 10 minutes.
Is that?
Would Hal like to pick a door this time?
Have we been through this door down here?
No, I think we just been
No,
through
you
one door so
beeline
far.
straight
We came
through the
from up.
first door.
Oh, okay.
Should we wait for Calderax to catch up with you before you start
Yeah.
going through any other doors?
I mean,
I was just trying to figure out
everyone buggered off while I was trying to look at a spell that I've got, which is meld into stone. So I could just literally walk through it.
I mean, that's.
Right, everyone's buggered off, so never mind. Bye. It's there,
Just do it whilst we're not there and just then pop out the door at the other end. Just where'd you go?
Wouldn't do it alone, as that is dangerous.
I mean, to be fair, that's really powerful in here because you can just walk through walls.
But you actually do have to go alone because that's only you.
Technically, it's not. I can either do it to myself or any willing participant.
How many?
One.
There you go. You can
Somebody has to go alone. Doesn't have to be Calderax, though.
It doesn't matter. You're all gonna bug it off and left me. I'm coming back.
I didn't know. I thought we were done.
I know.
We left you with Malzere and Crystal.
It just offers you a pickled gemmel.
Looks at it.
Where are you going now?
Logical thing suggests this door.
From where we walked round, this logically would make sense as where the bedroom came out. Vaguely.
Roughly,
True,
it
but
would
there's
be in
also
that direction.
statues that I don't want to see if they come alive yet.
Yeah,
I
fair.
can go find out.
But we have a perfectly good door here.
I will not poke the statues if people don't want me to.
There's a bit of me that's like the Monty Hall problem. You've got the first door, the second door, and then you get then the third door. We've seen the first door. The second door is obvious, so you should choose the third.
I mean, that's not the multi-hole problem anyway.
It's close enough.
Where are you
Let's
going?
go for the one here. See what happens.
The one where you're next to. Okay,
I was gonna poke it.
later, statues.
Do I listen? Do I? Nah, we've been rattling around in this place. It'll be fine, right?
I was gonna say,
I feel realistically, if there's anything behind that door, it knows we're here by now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, knock does make a very loud sound that's audible for 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Someone knows someone's in here.
Opens door and
Especially if
goes
someone-
through.
Many doors lead into this room, which has 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle of it. One of the chairs is covered in fresh blood.
Fresh.
Well, that's not good.
Several bones are scattered around the bloody chair.
Look at that bloody chair.
Is anyone good at investigating?
I mean, I'm the one with the eyes, I guess.
Ooh.
John, can I do a medicine check to see whether the amount of blood there might be enough to kill a person? Whether it's just a heavy bleed, whether it's like...
Nosebleed.
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
No.
I would like to give the help action.
That's okay. Roll me
Someone
that
got
again.
a paper cut.
Again, doing it normal.
Yay.
There we go, that's better. Thank you.
There is, between the two of you, there is not enough blood there to kill an average human.
What about an
What
average
about
dwarf?
a smaller person?
It does not look like there is enough blood there to kill a humanoid.
Okay.
However, the bones do not look humanoid.
Oh, there are bones.
Are they
I was
goblin?
just checking one. Again, weren't peoples.
What do the bones look like, John?
Are they glowing?
Roll me an
Are the
animal
bones
handling
glowing?
check. If you
Roll me
want
a
to
what, sorry?
investigate the bones, roll me an animal handling check.
Ooh.
Normal.
I'll assist then, since you're rolling, because
15.
I have skilled in animal handling.
Roll again to see if you roll better, Sean.
Roll again.
You're
0
getting
or better.
assistance.
Slightly better.
Yay.
Between the two of you, you pick out that these are goat bones.
Okay.
There was a goat sitting on the chair.
Someone sacrificed a goat on a chair?
I mean, I was expecting an altar or something, but I suppose if the environment gives you a chair,
Why is someone sacrificing goat right now, if it's recent?
2 questions. 1, is anything in here glowing? And 2, is there a trail of blood?
No and no.
so
Um,
died.
Yes, ominous long corridor.
The goat died, and then became bones, crumbled away to bones.
Is the blood fresh. Like, how fresh is the blood? Does that match with the kind of age of the bones?
No, the blood is very fresh.
So either that thing decayed real quick.
Or it's not the first. Or alternatively, we're just assuming that it's a goat being who made the blood when it could just be the bones were on that chair.
Yeah, I was going
Or
to ask,
around the chair.
how are the bones arranged? Are the bones in a random ass pile, or do they look like, oh, a body decomposed here?
Someone left a goat here.
Or has someone eaten a goat in this chair?
They
Is
are
someone
in
a very messy John?
They are in a random ass pile.
There's no mess. I presume something ate something here. But I'm more interested at the weird circle of stone chairs.
Yeah.
Is there anything carved into them?
No.
With your magnifying eyes.
I'm more interested in what created this blood. It's really fresh. It's got to be in one of these rooms, surely.
There's no trail.
That's the weird thing.
So I presume whatever bled didn't leave the chair? At least not in a way that would allow it to still bleed?
It was carried very carefully.
Marvin, you don't bleed, right?
Not really.
What happens if you sit in a chair?
They will probably absorb the blood.
I mean, there's 3 other chairs.
Oh, one of these. Okay.
It's a chair.
It's a chair.
Are you as a group trying to be quiet?
No, Muffin has not thought about being quiet, and unless anyone tells Muffin to be quiet, they will not make any effort to be quiet.
Given the amount of noise we made with knock, I assume not.
Daryl's not thought about it.
We'll go with no,
Okay.
which we'll probably regret. But
Cautious, but not quiet.
I mean,
Regret.
considering John's question, whatever's heard us, we were probably going to fight anyway. So
yeah,
It's like, wait, why have you guys stepped back? What?
No
There's
reason.
nothing dangerous about the chairs.
let's just sit in the chairs.
door.
Just sit in them.
Oh, hello.
Opens and a
Which
humanoid
door?
creature
Over here.
with
oh yeah.
Ah, nope. Down. Just scutters around to the other side of the chair.
with strange wings and a pyramid-like follower bobs out of the
Oh, it's
room.
one of those.
Hello.
Hello.
Are
Hi.
you here to hear the truth?
I think we're looking for some people kidnapped by goblins.
Trying desperately to not say that we can't handle the truth.
What is this thing?
Well, certainly a thing.
It appears to have at one point been a human.
Oh.
Can I roll Arcana to see what's happened to this thing?
Yes.
Because that's a creepy token. That's a 29.
It's been mutated by something. It appears to have, like, scales over part of its flesh. Scales that merge into the metallic armor that it is wearing in places. It has wings and horns. It looks like somebody went to the somebody, when assembling the mini for this, just went down the bits box and threw together everything.
Okay.
Is the truth about what bled here? And what? Because I'm curious about that.
I'm spreading the truth of the far realm.
I, as a player, immediately look at Daryl.
Daryl looks back at you, slightly confused. Then also, he has a passive 23 in Arcana and remembers, oh yeah, far panics.
The stone speaks the truth of the far realm and disgorges its young to feed. These are its young, and he gestures to the pyramid creature behind it.
I examined the pickled gemmel. And I eat it anyway, and I gain 4 temporary HP.
Do you wish to hear the truth?
No, you know what? I'm feeling that we're good.
How powerful is the magic on this creature?
Hard to say.
What is How's feeling about this? Because I have a feeling that How and Muffin are team, yes, what is this truth?
I mean, How's pretty much make friends with everything, so...
Yay! Well, that sounds like we have 2 yeses then.
Stone. The obelisk. It is a mighty power that speaks the truth of the far realm. And he sort of reaches up and strokes the strange antenna-like horn that is protruding now from his head.
Oh, it's one of those!
Transforms us.
Right, I'm not going to turn into you, am I? Oh god, is that
the goblin?
happened?
It's like the goblin!
The worthy are blessed. Few are worthy. You know.
Daryl is actively trying to just get behind Pyrolus, and like everyone else is like, nope, no, don't like this, no.
I have my ice cream scoop wet ready. I've been waiting to use this thing.
Like, I'm curious, but this guy's it is creeping me out.
Go ahead and separate the dudes out.
Wait, you said obelisk, right? Like big, tall, pointy thing made of stone?
It will be eventually.
Do we have any of the purple stone on us?
No. It is.
Can you describe the stone it'll be made of?
What does the obelisk do?
The obelisk speaks the truth of the far realm. It allows our masters to contact those above and beyond us. It is powerful. And it
Oh,
is
well, like a big version of this, and he gets out the crystal from Ruxath's head.
much more than that. That is a one-way connection. This will allow our Lord and Master to dominate the entire region.
Yeah, not into that.
Yeah, not a fan of the whole being dominated thing. What's your boss called?
He wants him to speak the name of something from the far realm.
Do not
That's
know.
not necessarily the smartest thing Darrow's ever said, but no one ever accused him of being wise.
We do not know its name. We are merely its herald.
What signed you up to be its herald? Are you, I assume, particularly worthy?
We were here first. We are one of many. We have no interest in fighting you, if that is what you are worried about.
But you work for those three, right? What are the names of the three people in Rooks of the Ted? Or did we not get those
You
names?
don't know.
We just know there are three of them.
Three there are, but one mind are they. They have one plan. One design. And
A grand design?
yes.
Is it some sort of barn conversion? Or...
Daryl is just telepathically just gonna reach out to Perilous and just be like, so that tea made me have a dream that mentioned a grand design. This is, I'm freaking out. I don't think it's a good thing to keep alive.
I will glance back at you, and it's a look of, oh.
Oh.
Whoopsie-doodle.
I was hoping it was a look of you're freaking out.
I mean, it's a look of, I felt like she maybe at least had some sort of shit together until that appeared in her head. If you're not going to fight us, you're not interested in fighting us. Muffin, maybe get away from that.
I'm just like I've got my ice cream, just like.
If you're Harold, what's your purpose in here? There aren't a huge number of people to talk to, I assume. How do you herald from in here?
Is where I rest.
I see. And it may be
This is where all of the heralds rest. And he gestures to the many rooms.
you have a room each? Are you
Yes.
multiples in a room?
There is space for us all here.
Are there any more of you here right now?
Not at the moment.
Oh, good.
Interesting.
Was the blood from someone who was not worthy?
A lower creature. One that could not be blessed.
Just a two-part question. One, what's your name beyond Harold? And did you have like a goblin friend who was a herald? about yay high,
The,
had this crystal in his head.
the goblins
Rexithid.
are heralds as well. My name is Falfuck.
Is that one of the names on the list? Doesn't sound like it.
I didn't hear the name. Like, it's very, very quiet.
Yeah, I didn't hear the second day. I heard a you.
Oh, I heard foul funk.
Disco.
I don't recognize that name, but I'm not sure.
Do you have any other stuff for building the obelisk here?
We are collecting parts of it.
You are really quiet, John.
I'm gonna have to
You're
keep
We
going
are
John up.
collecting parts of it.
Okay.
And you're collecting it here?
Deeper with it.
Oh, is that where you're building it?
We are not building here.
Oh, right, because it's got to be on the surface to dominate. Of course. Silly me.
You
Can't get
think
signal
I'm
through all the
going
stone.
to Tell you all of our secrets.
You've told us an awful lot of them, so.
I think I'm done talking now.
Yeah.
That's a shame. We were just getting to know you. But please retire to your room if you wish.
Do keep it down.
Off your pop. Just get that. Lock the door behind you. Just it'll be all wonderful.
Oh god, oh god.
Just whispers. Not a fan. Do not like. Do not
Don't
like.
let me turn into that. Don't let me turn into that.
Okay, we just have to make sure you don't listen to the thing.
No promises. Anyway.
Like, that's a horrific aberration beyond the wit of man, correct? Like, that thing should not exist.
Yeah, I'd be of the opinion of that.
Should we
Yeah.
go? Should we go ask it for a fight then?
It doesn't want to fight.
I think they want. They don't necessarily want to kill anyone. They just want everyone to get dominated by this obelisk.
So they just want to kill everyone's free will instead.
Yeah, because obviously they can't enslave everyone if.
They're
Yeah.
dead.
Well,
Wait, does that...
solid logic.
Wait, if... Nah, that can't be right. I can't do that, surely. And he's sort of
What?
muttering to himself as he sort of goes towards a door and just sort of listens against it.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
I lied. There's everything over here. Ah.
It really is just a bedroom. That was more muffin than Daryl. That was weird.
It's just a bedroom.
No, I suppose if the castle's ever destroyed, we could always move in here.
I'd rather not. Certain places have collapsed.
I feel taking over a temple, not the nicest of things.
Also, Hal really appreciates the air movement.
I did only say if the castle's destroyed.
Yeah, I
Dal's
do
gonna
not
continue
like being
just-
underground.
Dal just does his pattern of like just checking the rooms out.
Oh, can we just check this long corridor down here?
It would be good to know who's around and where, at the very least.
Yeah, check the rooms first, and then we can go down the long foreboding corridor.
Yeah. Ooh, another long foreboding corridor.
No, it's just a bedroom.
Okay. They did say it was a load of bedrooms that were empty.
It could be lying.
How many beds have been in each bedroom?
Just
One
the one
bed.
each.
So far that's, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 heralds?
And 4 chairs. That doesn't match, right?
Maybe
No.
4 are of more importance or something.
Or considering one of them, they didn't mind getting covered in blood, might be for 4 guests.
Guess to be tested.
As the guess.
Out of curiosity, John, I've not been hearing any voices.
No.
Okay, good. Just checking. I don't like leaving that thing unwatched, but
Muffin.
Oh.
No?
I was just going to say, John, can I have a comply cast light on something small to hand to Hal?
Yes.
Something that he can fit in his pocket so he can cover it if needs be.
I'd say I think I already, I already have light going on staff, if I remember rightly. Or at least I did.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You do have light going on at the moment,
Cool.
Daryl. But yes, I have now given it to Howe as well, so that he can see independently of Daryl. Muffin, you reach the end of this long, foreboding, stairwayed corridor. A long stone table lies broken in 2 pieces. Several metal chests are stacked against a wall. The largest opening leading from this room is choked with rubble and the skeletal remains of dwarves and mind flayers.
Is it safe?
I don't see anything that's looking for a fight.
Muffin,
Oh, hello.
Roll a
Yep.
save.
could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, I figured I'd wait until people caught up a bit before actually stepping in. Okay, wisdom save is not very good. Nope.
Oh
Okay.
no.
You enter into the chamber, and as soon as you step foot into the room, your mind is just assaulted and you freeze. You are incapacitated for 1 minute. And you just stop and you see The table that was broken as you approached the room, now mended, stood atop it, a mind flare, its tentacles writhing as it screams, struck by a dwarven hammer, so hard that the table now splits in two as you see it. The dwarf retreats towards the eastern end of the room where the tunnel has collapsed in on it, turns towards you and looks to see you, beckons for you to follow.
So is this towards the east?
It is towards this collapsed corner of the room. And in the instant that you see this, what is this thing doing? What does this thing say it does?
We don't know, John.
What does it say? What does it say?
It says that this creature slithers out of the darkness that it's hiding in and
Oh,
attacks
no.
Muffin.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, I meant my worry was like intellect devourers, but something different.
Well, whatever it is, slithers.
Well, I'm pretty sure that actions and
Out of the darkness
reactions
and everything.
includes moving.
Okay.
Do we need to roll for initiative?
You will do in a moment. Remind me, does incapacitated, that doesn't give me advantage, does it?
I don't believe
I don't
so.
think it does.
Incapacitated just means I can't do anything
Yeah.
on its own.
Incapacitated. Yeah, just can't take actions or reactions.
That's a 24 to hit.
Well, yes.
That is a grand total of 5 points of damage as it whips out with its tentacles and grapples you.
Well, that's my 10-page bygone. It did its job.
And it is then going to use its bonus action called Siphon Thoughts.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Could you make me an intelligence saving throw, Muffin?
How smart you feeling?
It's not my charisma, at least. Charisma is my worst stat.
Oh dear.
Not enough. Oh boy, 21.
Wait, what's your aura bonus? Wait, where's it? 21.
21 psychic damage on a failed save.
66. Not necessarily 21.
Alright, that's the average. Okay, so 21 or more or less.
Have I got?
Oh.
Yeah, because you're right next to a pie, so pie's bonus would help.
Is it like your proficiency or
That
something?
just makes it.
Oh my gosh, thank you, Pie.
All
This is
right.
why you wait for your friends.
Yeah.
It's your charisma modifier, isn't it? Something
Yeah,
like that.
so it's plus 5,
Yeah.
so that turns a 12 into a 17.
Good
Yay.
job.
This is why I be staying near pirate.
Yay.
So you take,
Paladins are fun.
you take half of this.
Oh god, that's about as good as we could have got.
So half of 29, which is a number that is 14.
14.
And oh, that's a ruler. I can't select everybody with a ruler.
Yeah, that's a little bit. I think people are gonna have to shove me aside because I can't do anything this fight. The one time I roll well for initiative, I can't do anything.
Ray gets a 20. Caldrax gets a 17.
Oh, I got 7.
And Crystal gets 4.
Good Go, Crystal.
There's such a great time to be single file in a narrow corridor.
Yep.
No one casts lightning.
Mauser Ray. Cast lightning down
Lightning
the corridor.
bolt! No. We can't currently see the thing. I can see like the very edge of its token there, but
You can probably see the muffins being grappled by something.
yeah, but would in technical game terms, I'm not seeing anything. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't actually get down this corridor because I would end my space. I would end on Muffin's space, which would mean I can't move there. I can't do anything.
Wait, you only have 20-foot movement?
I've already used 10.
Ah.
Yeah.
So to move the rest, I would land on Muffin Square. So
Mauser Ray was
I
back
can't.
here.
I cannot move any further.
Can you hold an action to shift forward and attack? Or is that not how that works?
I can't shift forward and attack. I could possibly hold my action to move, but I would not be able to do anything else. And even then, I would need a specific trigger. And even then, I still wouldn't. Well, I could possibly move to. I suppose technically, technically, if I use my action to move,
yeah,
I can get out of there. So yeah, I have to do 30 feet. Oh god, that's a horrible thing.
Can you
And
do
then
Oh yeah.
and then action to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah, just move there. He'll possibly try to do a reaction against me, but it's going to have to. As if it can, because it's grappling. I know. Never know.
Oh, let's actually roll the attack first.
Nope. Just going to say it right now.
9.
Nope.
Muffin, at the end of your turn.
Oh, nice.
You die.
Yeah, you're just dead. Sorry.
You just can't.
No, you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, right, so it's my turn, so I could do the wisdom. Oh, so wait, so it was wisdom. Okay, it doesn't make a difference. Intelligence and wisdom is the same modifier.
Wisdom for the cacophony of minds that is incapacitating you.
Okay. Nope.
So you get the additional for that as well, right?
Yes.
But yeah, still not enough.
Caldrax.
It's the Caldrax's go, and Caldrax is going to look at what certain spells do. Where is it? Yes. Where's Letso? I apologize for the waiting. I don't know if I have anything that can get rid of incapacitation.
What does get rid of incapacitated?
I don't.
Making this save does.
Yeah, one would presume time or smashing whatever is the source.
Yeah.
Rather irritatingly, I did have mine in Intellect Fortress. I dropped that.
So I take.
I've got
So I take it. So did Malsbury have to worry about a save, or is just the first person who walks in who does?
Just the first person. Well, it is a feature of its that it is a feature of the creature that anyone that starts within 30 feet of it. And Malsbury did not start their turn within 30 feet of it.
Oh boy.
No. Oh, who?
I am going to have to.
And say, what's the measurement to our good friend Caldrax right now from this thing?
Well, I'll be within 30 feet of it. Although, admittedly, I'm like through a wall, but I don't know if
Yeah,
that
it can't
counts.
see Calderax, but
So, with it grappling Muffin,
yes.
I can assume where it is. I can't see it necessarily,
But you can make
but I know
assumptions.
I know it's there. So, in which case, I am going.
We're all waiting. Oh boy.
As soon as it lets me move my. If it's there, it's going to hit Muffin. If it's there. Not the fucking. I hate that you can't. Oh god, it's all gone horribly wrong. Hang on. Place template. When I place it there, like in the middle of the table, it will hit it. In theory.
Okay.
Go in there. So it has to make
Muffin,
a dex save.
you suddenly feel a great heat. You don't see it because your mind is still in the past. It did not make a
It
dex
does
save.
not make it. So it takes the full, in theory.
Oh boy.
33.
It's still going.
Good. It can still go. I don't know if there's anything open. Well, bonus action. I could possibly do a Healy word. Yeah, no, I'm no. Because Muffin didn't actually get. No, Muffin did get hurt by it. How much damage did Muffin take? Only like 9, didn't they?
Muffin is not bloodied.
I'm gonna save my Healy words for now.
Okay.
So that is me.
Pyrolus, at the start of your turn, could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I shall attempt.
And I do
Actually,
believe
I'll do
that
no
yours
such
has the bonus added into it because you're a paladin and always within however far of yourself.
Generally how that works, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes, it does automatically add your save. However, your mind is filled with visions of the past, of a great fight between the dwarves and the mind flayers, and you find yourself incapacitated.
Well, that's two of us.
We're all going to die. La 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 la.
How? Is
That's
fine.
decent.
How is gonna push his way past Pyrolus and Muffin.
Well, you can get rid of that circle if you want to, John, because I can't select it to get rid of it.
It's gone away
There.
now. How is gonna keep doing what seems to be working at the moment, which is hitting things with a staff.
Hitting it with a stick.
Give it
It's
with
not working,
a bonk.
it's not working, it's not working.
Oh no! The bonk not work.
Oh, it's working again.
Second bonk worked better than first bonk.
You shook it again to recharge it.
I'll log back in again because it's. Yeah.
And we're going to get another bonus action punchy do.
A punchy do.
That'll also hit. Daryl, at the top of your turn, could you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Well, here goes something. Wisdom saving throw. There it is.
Wisdom.
Oh.
Oh god, that was awful, but it was nearly so much worse.
It really was nearly so much worse. It's a 9.
You find yourself freezing with visions of mind flayers and armored dwarves doing battle in these corridors and halls. The sound of conflict around you.
Can I move when incapacitated? It says I can't take actions or reactions. It doesn't say I can't move. But I'm going to guess, for the sake of not being bonkers, I can't.
I think it stands to reason you probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
I've assumed that
incapacitated
movement counts.
unconscious?
No, it's...
Okay. So they would still get the bonus from my...
Yes.
Just check. Cool.
And this is not... This does not count as charmed or frightened or incapacitated. That's very annoying. I don't have any resistances to this. Grr.
It does say that paralyzed is... So, looking at it, because I've just looked up incapacitated, an incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Paralyzed, it does say that you are incapacitated and can't move or speak. So I think you can still move.
Okay.
I've just quickly looked. The incapacitated condition doesn't limit your character's movement.
In which case, I'm going to move through this bunch of battling dwarves. And you said there was, in this vision there's a mind flayer on the table, yeah?
Yes.
And he's just going to look at that.
It's sort of been slammed through the table by the dwarven warhammer.
Cool. Yeah, Dal's just going to look morbidly interested at that.
Okay.
That is true. If you're sorry, by going by the letter of the rules, is obviously you can move and you can take bonus actions.
True. No, actions.
But it says actions, not if it's normally with bonus action.
The bonus action is a type of action.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
It's
is.
a bonus action. Bonus action and actions are different things.
A bonus action is a quick action.
John, please make a ruling.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Is bonus action incapacitated?
I mean, like, if you can't make an action or reaction, it'll be. It seems weird to me that you can still make a bonus action as well.
A bonus action. Incapacitated creatures can't use bonus actions.
Okay, fair enough.
It's mentioned in the player's handbook that it deprives you of taking any actions for any reason. It's mentioned in the player's handbook that if you are deprived of the ability to take actions, you also can't take bonus actions. It's apparently just separately in the book.
Fine.
But
movement is fine.
Very helpful. Movement is okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna not unwittingly drag this mind tendril thing around in a moment.
Which brings me to the question, Pyrolis, would you like to move anywhere on your turn? Would you like to have moved anywhere on your turn?
She probably, given where
if you just
Muffin
where you want to move to,
probably would have attempted to go here so that then when Muffin's up for advantage.
Wait, can we see this creature in the battle verse?
You can sort of vaguely make it out. Like the past and the present are overlapping on your mind at the moment.
Okay, cool.
It is now its turn. And it gets to make 2 tentacle attacks.
Okay, half the party's incapacitated, and now it's its turn.
So 1 is going to be at How. That's not going to hit. 1 is going to be at Pyrolus. Does a 23 hit Pyrolus?
Yeah.
That is going to be a grand total of 5 points of damage.
No.
And you, both you and Muffin, I didn't add the grappled. Do Hickey to Muffin, so I will add that now. And you are also grappled.
Oh wait, now we can't move. Damn it.
And it is going to use its bonus action for a Siphon Thoughts on Pyrolus. Pyrolus, please make me an intelligence saving throw.
Rude. Intelligence saving throw.
That is a fail, I'm afraid.
Whoopee.
It drains your thoughts, and you take 21 points of damage.
Again, rude.
And you see some of the wounds on it from the flame strike start to heal up. Crystal.
Crystal is going to move 1 step this way and is going to stand guard to make sure the creepy fuck in the corner doesn't come and get us.
Cool. Malzere, at the top of your turn, Malzere, could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
No. No.
Please.
Wisdom saving throw. And am I within? Am I within Powerless's bleh?
No.
No, not now.
I can't. Normally there's a little circle. I can't see the circle.
Yeah.
Makes me simple.
It's not. It's 10 foot.
Normal. Just 12. No.
This might take a while.
You can incapacitate the party and heal.
Hang on. Moving. He is going to move all the way off the map. It's like, stop scrolling me. Son of a bitch. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, fucking bastard. There we go. Still within 30 feet. So in this room, you can't get away from 30 feet.
There's 2 spaces here.
That's trouble.
I don't know if that's still accessible.
Muffin, at the end of your turn, could you make me a wisdom saving throw to try and avoid the cacophony of... What's it called?
Am I within range of Pyrus'
You
or
are
not?
within range of Pyrus.
Yes, you are.
Bonus, so you got a
Is
plus
that
5 to
like
the
plus
roll.
5 or?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was close to a good number.
Oh no.
That was like a 19 for a second.
Calderax.
I really wish there was something I could do to get rid of incapacitation or like protect people from it, but I don't think there is. Doing good. I need to be able to touch them to do that. And even then, that's charmed, and this isn't a charm, I don't think. Continual flame, enhanced ability, lesser restoration. restorations, I don't believe, do anything about it. They do paralyze and shit, but not incapacitation. I could suggest that you all stop being incapacitated.
Don't think it works that way.
No, I don't think it does.
So laugh if it did.
Is this magic? I don't think it is it?
No, it's not a magical. It's not a spell effect.
Poop. Magic circle, man of the stone. Revivify. I can revivify you all when you all get killed.
Fantastic.
And I can speak with you while you're dead. So it's like, trying to see if there's anything I can do to help. To just like to get rid of it. I mean,
If I save on my turn, I have at least for people who could get to one side of the room.
sworn I had a particular spell. I do have a particular spell that John hates.
What are you doing, Sean?
I am going to move forward a bit.
Okay.
Am I able to see it from here, or do I need to get closer?
You got about half of it in sight there, so
5. How many have I done so far?
15
feet. I can do a little bit more. So, 20, 25, 30. 25, 20.
Bonus.
And I am going to attempt.
Please tell me you're just going to bitch slap me into reality.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Fuck off, you
Hey!
turkey bitch! Oh.
Are we incapacitated now, or are we still incapacitated? What's the deal?
you're still incapacitated because it's an effect that lasts. You're not grappled anymore because the thing grappling you is gone.
Well, at least that's something.
At least allow people to possibly move away.
That thing coming back.
We have
a minute.
What's this thing on the floor?
we have 1 minute until it comes back.
Pyrolus, at the end of
mean,
your
like-
turn, would you like to move, Pyrolus?
Yeah. Where I'm not sure. Actually,
I mean, I guess it seems to be a question of it depends whether that thing is native to this plane or not. If it's native to this plane, it will return. If it's not, then maybe it won't.
logically, Pi knows that it will come back where it left from, right?
Yes.
I think she's seen you use it before.
Even if you aren't aware of it, colors it'll appear where it went away from. Unless
Okay.
it can come back. It might not come back. But let's assume the worst until we're proven wrong.
Pi would like to stand here.
Okay. At the
Um,
end of your turn, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
You have you have the +5 to this roll. You are no longer incapacitated.
Yay! No more incapacitation.
The sights of the strange battle fade around you, and you are left with peace and quiet.
An empty feeling inside.
Hal swings his staff around a bit, just sort of gets ready to swing it as and when this creature comes back. Daryl.
Can I roll that save before I move?
It's at the end of your turn you make the save.
Okay. In which case,
You do technically have like 10 turns, so
so like, there's the like mind flayer. Is there anything interesting going on in the battle scene besides dead mind flayer and like whatever gestured to Muffin?
There was a dwarf.
you look round and you can see other mind flayers filling the corridors, battling the dwarves. Some are grappling the dwarves and taking a massive bite out of the back of their heads. Others are being grappled off of the dwarves by other armed and armored dwarves. It is chaos and conflict, and it does not seem to be overall going well for the dwarves in this scenario.
But nothing's like seems to be able to see us.
No.
Cool. Considering he basically thinks this is reality for the moment, Daryl's just gonna sort of like wander around the room. Like he's like actively watching the awful things the mind flayers are doing.
Okay.
Out of a sort of dark curiosity. And sort of ends his movement about there.
At the end of your turn, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. I'll see if I was on the right tab. It was
You
nearly
are
at that 20.
Still incapacitated.
Cool.
I mean, I assume you don't want Crystal to do anything.
Crystal's guarding the rear.
Would Malzere like to move?
Malzere it was there, wasn't it?
Yes.
I don't believe there's anywhere really. And can he get into that? Can he like clamber onto the
You can probably
rubble in this?
clamber into the rubble and sort of squeeze in.
He's gonna clamber into the rubble, which would make him 35 feet away.
At the end of Malzere's turn, make me a wisdom saving throw.
I will attempt to do such a thing. Normal. Nope.
Nope. Muffin.
What is the range on Paros's aura again?
10 feet.
Okay, but I don't know if I'm aware of Paros, admittedly.
You would know
We've
that
used
you are feeling
before.
more confident near her.
Okay. Oh, I think like Muffin might like wander this way a bit, so like towards the dwarf that was beckoning, but to like feel a bit of that confidence leave and take a step back towards the table.
Okay.
Okay, and wisdom plus 5. Still like crap.
I'm going to assume, unless anybody says otherwise, that we can just skip through to the
I
people
mean,
that are
Caldrex wants to move
incapacitated.
back up the corridor, so. Actually, no. Caldrex is going to move next to Mauser.
Hi, staying here. I think she'd get how to move to here for advantage because he's still within her aura then. With the wisdom saves, there isn't any way that anyone can help with that, is there? Like, I can't go and shake someone and be like, snap out of it, those things aren't real.
Other than you getting close to people to give them your aura. No.
So how many more rounds do we think we've got? It was a minute. That was 10 turns, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's another 9 rounds.
Okay, in which case Pi would shift to here so that these three can keep having the aura. To keep trying, but she will be back to where she was.
Daryl.
Yes. Sorry, that sounded like you were going to say something.
It's your turn. Would you like to wander aimlessly, or would you like to make your roll where you are at the moment?
I'm going to make my roll where I am. So
that
12
with
plus 5 is a 17.
Is a enough?
I believe it was.
'Cause
Yay!
the DC was a 17.
Mm.
The past fades around you.
Oh god, they're gone.
Malzare.
Malzare! Wisdom save! With a +5. Normal.
Yay.
18!
Is there anything Malzare can do to make saving throws better for people?
I mean, you can do
Bardic Inspiration can be added to
Bardic
saving throws,
Inspiration.
right?
Yeah, I believe it does. Hold on, where's the features? Bardic Inspiration. Inspiration die added to ability checks, save ability checks, ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
There you go.
So
Cool,
I could
for next turn
throw a Bardic Inspiration on Muffin because obviously they're currently the only one. I think they're the only one currently incapacitated.
Can Muffin attack from distance?
Only 3 times.
I think you've got just like skewers, don't you?
1 skewer. And 2 hand axes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Muffin will need to get up close as well then. In which case, yeah.
And there's only space for 2 people to hide out of range anyway.
I'll say I
Yeah.
can make space that's out of range. I was going to discuss this in character, but I have telekinesis, and I was going to use that to pin it against the wall.
Muffin.
So, do I have Bardic Inspiration to spend?
Not this turn,
No.
Okay, fair enough.
but you do
Let's
have
see
a
if it just
+5.
helps me anyway. Nope.
Never mind.
So, like, wisdom +2 and a +5 for paralysis is useless.
We'll just loop round. It's now round 5. Muffin,
Oh, right, thank you.
you now have Bardic Inspiration to spend.
You do.
Okay, what is it, a D8 or something
The
bigger?
inspiration currently is a D10.
Come on, dice, be kind.
D20 plus D10 plus 7. Come on.
No.
Oh, no. Dice, your butt fixes. Stop it.
It is now round 6. How many times can Malzare bardically inspire?
4 times. Do another one.
Okay. Roll the same thing again, Muffin.
Then we'll have to save it after that.
Hey!
There we go. Jesus
Maybe we should just leave this room and never return.
Out of curiosity, John,
Yes.
through observation, we are able to rationalize this quote-unquote incapacitating effect is the vision of the battle.
Yes.
By being aware of that, are we able to resist or even ignore it? Because we could see the creature before.
We shall
If
see.
we just chose to ignore the battlefield around us.
The next 30 seconds passes.
Oh, I'm holding an action to cast telekinesis to grapple and slam this thing against the far wall.
I would go back to.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was on the
Pies.
correct.
Well, sorry, no, you 3 want to stay in melee with it, don't you?
I mean, that's our easiest way of kicking its ass. But if you tell us where you're going to move it to.
Yeah, I was going to say just somewhere so the casters can stay 30 feet away. So if you go,
So if we all shift down one. and,
yeah,
like, pin him against my tower?
I will drag him to this position here.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'm going to stand right back up against this wall next to these other 2, and I've already cast telekinesis because it lasts like 10 minutes. So it's there, it's ready. As soon as it appears, I'll grapple it. and force it into position.
Okay.
Assuming it comes back.
We're assuming it will.
The minute passes.
Oh, I should probably cast the spell.
And banishment fades. And it does not reappear.
There we go. Not native to this plane. Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Hey, good to be prepared.
Stones,
it was good to be prepared.
Stones and rocks, just like pebbles at Daryl's feet, just like shift and shimmer and like move away from him, just rise up into the air around him as he grasps the telekinetic abilities within him unnecessarily, because there is nothing to slam them into at this point. As
Can you
it
just
was
pick
an
up Pi and
aberration.
move her around a bit?
Yeah, you can.
I mean,
So I've got to link onto someone. Oh wait, no, that's Pi. I'll put her back down.
well, there's a whole pile of rocks. Muffin,
Yeah,
you said there was a creature?
A dwarf.
It's
Around this way.
1 minute. Dowls just lifts the debris up and just starts shifting it into piles around the room to clear the path.
There is no path.
Oh, it's literally. Oh, I can move like 1,000 pounds worth of debris.
Yeah, it's too much debris at this point for you to be able to move it and shift it. And
Maybe you could move it, but it would take a while.
Fair enough.
And like all of your spell slots and sorcery points.
Is there anything interesting about the table then?
it's a broken table.
Oh,
On
no
this,
writing on it.
On this particular win, at this particular point in time, we're going to call a close to this session, and the exploration of Talhundreth will continue the next time the gathered Golden Tooth deal with the Shattered Obelisk.
Yeah. Ring.
Thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live. A completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really, really does mean a lot to us. I know I say that every time, but it really does. We have a Discord. You can join to chat with us about the games we're playing, the things we're doing, and other stuff. We also have a YouTube channel that you can go to and hit the subscribe button on. And if you are the very lucky first person to go there and hit the subscribe button at this point in time, you will be subscriber number 400 on the YouTube channel. Because Jeff has just made me aware that we are at 399 subscribers at the moment.
And that is how maths works.
And that is how numbers do the things.
And buy it.
We
Don't
also
buy it, that's how numbers do things.
We also have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, that you can go to find links to the Discord and the YouTube, as well as all of the other content that we produce. All of the good stuff is there. And then also, no, that's about it, really. I'm going to just stretch this particular moment in the discussion out for about a minute, because an ad break just started.
I'm sorry, but the subscriber number 400 has been yoinked.
Somebody has subscribed, it did.
Well, now if you get 19 more friends and then subscribe yourself, you could be subscriber 420.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm subscriber 400, so I'm happy.
Well, there we go.
Nice.
We'll have to work out something to do for that. But in the meantime, we're going to go over now to the credits screen, where we're going to tell you about what things are coming up this next week. On Saturday, because this is the weekend of D&D, tomorrow myself and Stanza will be back to play the Tyranny of Dragons, as we are still following the Cult of the Dragons caravan. There's just been a poisoning of somebody who apparently asked too many questions.
Was it me? Did I ask to?
It may be. They're dead.
Are you sure?
Kind of thing I do.
Are you sure? Are you sure it wasn't them? They really liked asking questions. Are you sure they didn't ask all the questions? Are they asking more questions? Am I asking more questions than me? Am I asking all the questions? Am I the person who's been poisoned?
On Sunday, a new group of adventurers in the town of Neverwinter rise up to deal with a threat to their fair city as it strives to rebuild itself. A new group of adventurers deal with the nest of the Eldritch Eye. And a hint of things to come in the future. On Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week, I think the Angel Games player is doing the roulette, but they may be away on holiday for some of those. So stay tuned to find out if they are playing a random game, and if they are, what that random game is. I think they're still playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, because that's a very long game, and they got about halfway through it recently. Wednesday next week, whether Angel is back or not, I will be playing some Minecraft, where I'm probably going to be making a nuclear reactor, because they're perfectly safe, and nothing bad ever happened when you made those.
Oh no. I feel there's a couple of disasters that have happened concerning nuclear reactors.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, technically they don't
bad
explode
thing
in
about
this
this.
mod pack, so I mean that's nice. They can irradiate the environment and make everything not very nice, but you know that's only if you do it wrong. I'm not going to do it wrong.
I don't know.
I feel that the only person we can raid into at the moment is Ace Trainer Liam, because it is their 8-year Twitch partnerversary.
Oh, amazing.
So we're going to go do a raidy raid at Ace Trainer Liam, who is currently playing some Pokemon, Scarlet
if we
and
don't get it
Violet.
in the next few minutes, I'm going to do something else. Is that when you see Diarrhea all over the train? No, that was when we went to
go give them some
Duncan's
love. We'll see you
house
guys again real soon.
to pick
For
up
now,
my
so long.
computer
Bye,
that
guys.
he built for me.
Stop.